What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what this is, man. We gonna react to this motherfucking Stephen A. bitch talking about Kyrie on how he taking the stance, on how he taking the stance and believing in what he believe in. Like I said, and like he said, just because other motherfuckers got vaccinated, good for them and stuff. But me, as well as others, I would like to do more research. My verdict is still out on this stuff and all that. Because at the end of the day, from what I'm hearing, you still can get this stuff, pass it along, all type of stuff. But we gonna go ahead and react to this shit.
We have some breaking news. The Nets have announced that Kyrie Irving will not play or practice with the team until he can become a full participant. Given the evolving nature of the situation, after thorough deliberation, we have decided Kyrie Irving will not play or practice with the team until he's eligible to be a full participant. Kyrie has made a personal choice, and we respect his individual right to choose. Currently, the choice restricts his ability to be a full member of the team, and we will not permit any member of our team to participate with part-time availability. It is imperative that we continue to build chemistry as a team and remain true to our long-established values of togetherness and sacrifice.
That's fucked up that this motherfucking owner got the audacity not to even stick with Kyrie. Not only stick with Kyrie, but not even let him even play on away games or even part-time just because he trying to, like, y'all all want motherfuckers to get this shot so bad. That's why it just seems suspect to me, man. Like, this shit's so suspect.
Championship goals for the season have not changed, and to achieve these goals, each member of our organization must pull in the same direction. We are excited for the start of the season and look forward to a successful campaign that will make the borough of Brooklyn proud. We now bring in NBA champion Kendrick Perkins. Guys, and I don't want to overlook the fact when he talks about chemistry, don't forget, they only played a handful of games together, the big three. I think it was like...
Look at Stephen A's face, y'all. He can't wait to say something and shit.
8 in the regular season. So that's certainly they want everybody on the court. Perk, how do you see this playing out?
Well, look, first of all, we tried to warn the world that this was going to happen. We saw the frustration with Steve Nash in his interviews. We started to see the frustration with Kevin Durant. And I love the stance that the Brooklyn organization is making that, hey, you're not bigger than the team. And they had a plan.
This guy, Kendrick Perkins, man, he just a true fucking sellout, man. Durant called this clown a sellout, and he almost cried on air and shit. And Stephen A. want to pat him on the back like he got his back. Nigga, y'all all this Uncle Toms, y'all all work for the machine, Zaddy's little kids. Like, all y'all motherfuckers is just pathetic, man. Like, how you gonna say you glad that the Brooklyn Nets took a stance? You should be proud that Kyrie taking a stance and shit. The fuck, just because you got vaccinated? Come on.
In place. That plan was for Kevin Durant to sign the extension. Next was supposed to be Kyrie Irving. And then the last person was supposed to be James Harden, who they gave up a lot to get last season. And when James Harden said that he is willing to go into free agency and test the waters because he never been, and now his deadline is coming up for him to sign the contract extension. Look, the Brooklyn Nets are saying, you know what? We can't afford to lose James Harden. James Harden is just as valuable to this organization as Kyrie Irving. So with that being said, I love the stance. And guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie Irving retires this season for at least 1 or 2 years and comes back.
They all keep talking this retire shit, man. Perk, you was shitty as fuck as a basketball player, nigga. I don't know why they even drafted that clown to our Cavs and shit, man. You know what? Now I just realized most motherfuckers that be on this these analysts, they weren't that good at what they do. Maybe Shannon Sharp, but other than that, these motherfuckers ain't play a lick of basketball, football, nothing, let alone like ain't even good at nothing. And here he is just talking nonsense, man. The bigger picture is life, my choice, my decision. Fuck a basketball, fuck money, fuck all that shit, man.
He's that stubborn, and I don't see him getting vaccinated.
Let me tell y'all something.
Here we go. The
The
clown.
Brooklyn Nets need to get rid of Kyrie Irving.
Why,
He
bitch?
got to go.
No, he don't.
He's just a problem.
You the problem.
He's just a problem. I want to put everything in its proper perspective, Keyshawn, Kendrick, Molly. There's a whole bunch of people out here, myself included, maybe not you, Key, but a lot of us that had reservations about taking the vaccine.
Understood.
But we took it.
Yes.
Not just because of us, but because of the people that we were going to be around. And now, more importantly, the obligations that we had. I don't get vaccinated, I can't do first take. I don't do first take, I'm leaving everybody stranded. Not to mention compromising my own bankroll and bottom line, which I was not going to do.
And that's, you can skip all the other shit you said before that, but that's the main reason why you and other motherfuckers is taking this shot, man. Cause they put y'all under a fucking gun, man, and said y'all gonna do this shit or you won't get shit. Instead of being like a motherfucking G like Kyrie and others, y'all folded like some bitches over airtime and money when it comes to your livelihood. Let's just say if this coronavirus shot shit just started having an effect and shit later on down the line, started getting motherfuckers paralyzed, really fuck up their immune system where they just can't breathe and die and shit. Then what? That's the shit I'm talking about, man. Like, y'all motherfuckers so quick to run to something that y'all think is good for y'all, but it ain't. Like they say, all money ain't good money, man. The fuck is you chasing that for and shit? But y'all rather put y'all life on the line, y'all health on the line, just to see a better light of the day and shit. Like, it's funny that last year in the bubble, they wasn't talking about none of this shit. Kyrie was even willing to just stop the whole show. Fuck playing basketball. Let's fight for our social media shit. Let's just stay out the bubble, all that shit. But no, what they do? It wasn't no mandated rules then. That should have been mandatory. Then nothing plays, nothing. Everything should be canceled. But it's always about a motherfucking dollar with these motherfuckers. Ain't nobody talking about, you know what? I understand Kyrie's decision, you know what I'm saying? Just like this bitch said, he was kind of skeptical on taking a shot too, just like everybody else and shit. But they did it because they did it on their choice. You know what I'm saying? And they did it because they was forced to. It wasn't shit about that they had to do it. It's a choice thing. But when it comes like you making me, that's just like saying, fuck it, put on this dress and go on first take and perform, baby. That's what you gonna do? Come on, man. You the reason why Max fired. You talking about selfish? You want the whole spotlight to yourself, and you talking about selfish? You the main motherfucker talk down on all the brothers, but when it comes to John Gruden and his little statements, you ain't going in at all. This John Gruden shit doesn't even last a whole week. Look how Kyrie shit going forever, man. That shit's sad.
Let me be very, very clear about that. Okay, I ain't apologizing for that to a damn soul.
I
right?
bet you
That's
ain't,
how I roll.
Uncle Tom.
Okay? Having said all of that,
Look at the rest of them
even if
motherfuckers
that were
laughing.
not the case, if I'm a member of a team and we've aligned and we're mission-minded, I'm not going to be the one to jump off the train to compromise the mission. Okay.
Did y'all just hear what he just said? Well, lead me back to my same shit I just said. He said he wouldn't jump off track to compromise the mission. Let's be clear. Ain't this the same motherfucker been trying to get Max kicked off ever since Max got on the show? This the same motherfucker said that they was #1 with Max all them years, but still decided to get rid of Max, though. And then his numbers plummet. So I don't even see how he even talking, man. He contradicted himself. He basically just talking about a bunch of nothing. Just like Stephen Marbury said, man. Who making y'all say this shit? Who? Please, like, y'all is script readers, puppeteers. It's just sad, man. You look at these motherfuckers today, man. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. If this was back in the days of slavery and all that, just go back to that. And then let's fast forward to now. You mean to tell me this what the brothers talk to the other brothers like? This how they down other brothers? This how they shit on other brothers that's taking a stand for social justice and equality and the right to have your own mind, body, and soul? Like, damn. This guy, Uncle Tom, house nigga, all type of shit written all on it. Coon, everything. And then they wonder why motherfuckers be taking their black cards away or you ain't invited to the barbecue. Look at this shit. Nigga, you don't talk like us or act like us. The fuck? You might look like us, but you ain't even hardly like us, though.
Okay? I'm gonna be the one that stands pat and is like, yo, this is what we doing, this is what we gotta do. Kevin Durant, 6.2 billion plus people have taken the vaccine. Whatever conspiracy Kyrie Irving wants to come up with, all right, good luck with that. But the bottom line is, that means you looking at
Conspiracy. Why it gotta be a conspiracy? Kyrie basically just saying flat out, man, I'm not against nobody that took the shot, but I'm not with taking the shot. I'm not for gay men, but I ain't got no problem with gay men. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. I don't gotta go to no gay bar to prove that I'm not homophobic or something like that. So I don't get where he coming from with all this shit, man. It just irked me, though. And then, like I said, man, you just get to this point, man, you just sit up there and just talk this shit like you really believe what you saying.
everybody else who's taking the vaccine, and that's the position that you're maintaining. People out there who don't want to take the vaccine, that's your personal choice. I get where you're coming from with that, but you evidently ain't a part of a team. Because if you're a part...
When you say team, what do you mean by team? He said, evidently you ain't part of a team. He said also, if you ain't getting no vaccination shot, he get all that because you ain't part of no team. Let me tell you something about team. Just because a motherfucker don't play in the NBA, football, or none of that, nigga, I got hella teams all around, my friends, my family. I be around these people. So whether I'm vaccinated or not, I'm still around a team. I'm still around people. That shit don't matter. The whole world didn't even have to get mandatory vaccinated. You know why? Because most motherfuckers weren't gonna do it or go for it, and they knew it was gonna be an uproar about it. Black people don't trust the system. That's just bottom line, man. Real black motherfuckers, we don't trust that shit. We don't trust the system. If that's the case, y'all campaigning this motherfucking vaccine shit so hard, where's the HIV vaccines at? Just in case I'm having sex without protection and shit, like, and I might slip up and somebody might have it, something that can prevent me from not having it. Where that's at? Where the cancer vaccine at? Where the herpes vaccine at? Come on, campaign these things. This shit's still in existence, still killing off motherfuckers, though. It's pandemics all around the world, man. Come on. Y'all making this one issue more than what it need to be and shit. And y'all pouncing on this guy way more than y'all need to be. And that's why y'all just gonna be feeling it. I just advise motherfuckers, quit watching these fuckers. Don't even watch the NBA and shit if you can help it, man. Fuck all that shit.
part of a team and other people are doing it and you not doing it doesn't allow you to be a part of the team, then it comes time to make a choice and make the sacrifice and do what you need to do. Clearly, Kyrie ain't about that because Kyrie's about Kyrie. His heart might be in the right place philanthropically, charitably, in terms of the causes that he partakes and the donations that he makes and stuff like that. And he should not be excoriated from that. But the flip side to it is that his level of stubbornness has elevated to a glaring level of selfishness, and I completely applaud.
He said his stubbornness result to his selfishness. Look at you though, stubborn in the mule, boy. You can't tell nobody. You can't tell you your shit stink and it stink. You full of shit, man. You stink. All y'all motherfuckers do. But y'all just actually go up on air and just talk like Kyrie say with conviction. Like, I know what I'm saying is right. Like, no, it ain't right. What you saying is a bunch of jibber jabber nonsense. It's just sad, man. Look at you. Y'all motherfuckers just be missing the whole point of shit sometimes, especially when it comes to life and life trials and tribulations and shit. Like, Everybody think this shit revolve around entertainment, music, basketball. This almost seemed like a battle cry. Please, Kyrie, we beg you, man. We want to see the Lakers and the Nets at the championship, man. Come on, just take the shot, please, will you? Please, we begging you, man. We don't care if you die off this shit or even have some type of effects off of it. Just please take the shot so we can watch some Nets and Lakers play at the championship. That's all they campaigning about. Kyrie, do what you do, my nigga. You a Aries, man. I'm a Aries. And if you a real Aries, you already know we don't play that shit. We will ride this shit till the brakes fall off, even though we know what we sacrificing, but Aries is true sacrificers, boy. They playing our game, boy. And that's why I just said, man, fuck all that shit. I don't ride airplanes. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was $1 million in California. I'm not getting on no airplane, but I'll get on the Greyhound. But that'll be a problem with me in the NBA because everybody be wanting me to fly, but I don't fly. So what I will do is leave ahead of time and get on a damn Greyhound or something, though. But other than that, you ain't gonna never make me get on no plane. I don't give a fuck if you do suspend me or not. It just ain't happening. Just respect my mind. And that's all Kyrie asked. Just respect my mind, baby. The fuck, he already said he ain't retiring. He don't want to lose all his millions, but if it take to lose it all in sacrifice, I would do it. But you won't stick me with that needle, though.
Lord, the Brooklyn Nets for taking this position. I said it before, and I'm telling y'all again. They'd give his ass away for a box of cookies if they could. They're so disgusting.
This that nigga favorite line, a box of cookies. Nigga, you the only one motherfucker they'll give away for a box of cookies or one saltine cracker. Cause nigga, you just a fucking fake Uncle Tom fucker, man. Kyrie can sit out the remainder of his whole shit and don't get paid, don't even have to play for the Nets. Soon as he ready to come back and get in his spot, everybody gonna be at his door knocking. Come to my team, Kyrie. Still gonna get that same 100 and some or even more millions that he was due. Now you tell me who missing out. The Nets, of course they missing out. That's their fault though. Cause you know why? I just hate a motherfucker think that, to me it seemed like the Nets think that Kyrie bigger than the team. No, it ain't. If y'all motherfuckers can respect the motherfucking mind and understand them instead of just being at a distance, call me up, see what's going on with me. I'll tell you. But for that owner not to have his back, and I'm hoping I'm hoping Kevin Durant and Harden got his back. Because if they don't either, oh, man. Them niggas going right down the hole too and shit. And that just fucked up, man. But we riding with you, Kyrie. You got some motherfuckers riding with you, man. You don't need these fuckers, man.
Disgusted with this dude. I'm telling you what I know, all right? Y'all figure out how the hell I know that. I ain't asking. I'm telling you. It's that disgusting. It's just that, like...
Stephen Marbury just said how you get your sources, man. And two, if somebody told you that, put a name on it. Shit. The fuck? Don't be throwing rocks and hiding your hand, nigga. Put a name on it. You just be talking.
Kendrick Perkins said, this brother, when he says he might retire if he get traded, Keyshawn, we all know he might. He ain't playing now. I mean, he's that kind of dude. And so as a result, you got teams that don't want to trade for him, A, because he might retire, or B, he might be just as much trouble for them because his focus ain't just on basketball. And as a result, they got to give equitable compensation in return for his services. And why give away that for a dude you cannot trust? And be clear, you cannot trust Kyrie to be anything but Kyrie.
That's all we ever asked for, my nigga. Just be Kyrie. That's all I ever trusted. Just be Kyrie. You will always just expect that out of anybody. Just be yourself, man. Despite of what type of baggage, just be yourself. At least I can be able to figure you out and understand you a little more and shit. But clearly this guy made a whole bunch of sacrifices, hella charitable. Great dude, all that. Some motherfuckers that just don't get it or don't understand, This should have fly right over your head what Kyrie be doing and how he acting, what he say and stuff. Motherfuckers just don't get it, man. And they try to play him in a fact like he just some troublemaker or some trouble guy, like. And let me ask y'all this, man, for the record. If y'all work a 9 to 5, do y'all think about that 9 to 5 24/7, even after y'all leave to work and even before y'all get to work? Please tell me y'all do, because if y'all do, that mean that don't shit mean shit to y'all but work. He basically saying Kyrie ain't focused on basketball, but he focused on life's trials and tribulations as well as basketball. Who ain't? Muhammad Ali was, Bill Russell was, Kareem Abdul was. All these guys still did their job at the workhouse, but they still had a mind to be conscious of what's going on around them. Every time Stephen A. speak about some social justice type shit, man, it go in one ear and out the other for me. Because he ain't real with that shit. And it just saddens me that, man, this coward-ass nigga would not never say this shit into these motherfuckers' faces, man. All these NBA players need to just quit doing interviews with this clown. Just shut them down, man. Shut all these motherfuckers down, man.
He gonna do what he feels is best for him. And everybody else be damned. And it's a damn shame because now you might lose James Harden because Daryl Morey is lurking in Philadelphia. Don't think for 1 second Daryl Morey ain't trying to get his hands on James Harden. I'm telling you what I know. Floor is yours.
No, I would say that the Brooklyn Nets did the right thing, no question about it, Perk and Stephen A. They did what they were supposed to do. Because when you look at it, if you got a player like Kyrie missing time, now all of a sudden, let's just assume that they're good enough to make it to deep run into the playoffs or make it to a championship. Now, all of a sudden, there's other states, and you know how states and cities are, they follow each other at some point in time, that all of a sudden, they make a decision to adopt what New York and California has decided to do.
What's the number one saying that they say about availability? What's they say about availability? Some availability is better than no availability. Meaning, I wouldn't give a fuck when you come, but as long as you here, I still can use you though. Kyrie don't have to play in every game. We already seen that last year when the Brooklyn Nets was AKA trying to gel together. Harden was in and out the lineup. Kyrie was in and out the lineup. Kevin Durant was in and out the lineup all through the year. But somehow, some way, all the analysts said, despite it they had not no true time together, they still was able to, they can win a chip. They still can function right. So all this narrative of just because he won't be able to play some games here and there don't got nothing to do with it. As long as he practices on his craft and able to contribute, that's all that matter, man. Kevin Durant and Harden gonna have to play.
Now, he can't even play in the championship games.
My fault. Kevin Durant and Harden gonna have to play the whole season mostly without Kyrie regardless. So what the fuck different do it make if he play a little bit to none at all, though? That's what I don't get, though. And for the owner to bail out on him, and for Kevin Durant and Harden not to really address this to the owner, let alone everybody, something ain't right, man. Because I hope they don't think Kyrie's selfish.
Let alone practice time with his team. You cannot, and you know this, Perk, you can't miss time practicing and then think you're going to just come and play in the game, the chemistry's going to be all thrown off.
You know that the government or whoever the fuck in Brooklyn gave a loophole to Kyrie and the Brooklyn Nets to he could practice in a private facility. But you know what? They ain't even take that offer or nothing. They just basically trying to just exile Kyrie and shit. Just straight say, hell no, nigga, take that shot, nigga. You ain't gonna play a lick of basketball for my team. If I was Kyrie, that would rub me the wrong way, and I wouldn't even want to play for them and shit. The hell with Durant, the hell with all that shit. You could find success anywhere. Like, so I don't know why they who blind for.
You're going to have all sorts of issues. So they did the right thing. And as far as moving him, who's going to take him?
Anybody? I bet you. He gonna say who gonna take him. They say the same shit about Antonio Brown and shit. Who gonna take him? Let me tell you something. If you got hell of a talent, nigga, you will never have no problem getting on the fucking team. I don't give a fuck what type of baggage coming with you. If a motherfucker feel like they can use you and maybe they can kind of talk some sense or really, nigga, that I'm grabbing them. Let him become available on the market. You will see how many motherfuckers gonna want Kyrie and shit.
I know I wouldn't. Because why would I want to disrupt my locker room and have that problem taking on your headache?
Man, he is a lie and capped out. And on his first morning boring-ass show with Max and them, he gonna have the nerve to say he was just waiting to see what Kyrie had to say before he started stepping his 2 cents in. And basically, you should have just kept your 2 cents. All these go along gang members, man, they need to be stopped, put to bed, canceled. Like, people need to just stop watching these motherfuckers, man, for real. So for here on out, no more watching ESPN or Fox networks far as these fake analysts. Stop watching these people, man. As you can see, they'll tear down any motherfucker with a positive and great agenda, man. Stop watching the NBA. Quit supporting that shit, man. That's what I recommend. I don't know if my whites and my Chinese and all over the world people, but I'm mainly, even though I'm talking about them too, but I'm really mainly talking about my black people. Because it's like we always get the short end of the stick. I just feel like this. All the ex-players of basketball and all the current players of basketball, when y'all contract is up, don't even play no more. Create your own league. Just like Ice Cube did it. Just like Vince McMahon did his own NFL. Y'all black motherfuckers, quit working for the white man. Gather y'all money up and create y'all own league. That way y'all can be the boss of y'all own shit. Quit playing for these motherfuckers, man. Because y'all see, man, these motherfuckers already know in a minute players been already starting to be more in power, and they don't like that shit, man. And they'll do anything they can do to try to break y'all. So I advise y'all, man, y'all huddle up, talk to everybody that ever currently play or even want to participate, even creating a league, man. They all can get part ownership, build stadiums around, so forth, whatever the case. I don't give a fuck if y'all played it in one motherfucking stadium. As long as that shit televised, y'all gonna eat, man. Well, that's me on Kyrie. Shout out to my guy, man. Stay true, stay positive, and keep your stands going, my guy. Because I'm tired of motherfuckers folding, man. Quit letting them break y'all, man. I hate Wiggins caved in, man, but motherfuckers got to start being soldiers, man. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. One to grow on for Kayla High Record Podcast, and I'm out, y'all.